Hello, welcome to another episode of the Hebb&Griff Podcast. I'm Alex, aka Heb.
And I'm Ollie, aka Griff.
We've got a bit of a different one planned for today. We're going to be quizzing Ollie, the mind of the generation, on the cost of different logos, well-known logos. Ollie, you'll be pleased to know I've done a lot of extensive research into this, and I definitely didn't just Google cost of well-known logos.
I knew you'd do that. I had a little bit of an idea, thinking, you might just do it like off the cusp. Is that the saying?
Yeah. Well, sort of off the cuff. I did at least 10 minutes looking.
At least 10 minutes. Well done. I'm impressed.
So we'll have a go. We'll see how well you do. You're not going to win anything.
Yeah. Can I win something?
No, you will. You will win something, Ollie. The most valuable prize of all, and that's pride.
Oh, great. Because I ain't got any of that.
No. Yeah, you need more.
So I think for the viewers listening, or the listeners listening, or the viewers listening will be able to see, but the listeners listening won't be able to see the logos. Well, I suppose we'll say this logo, won't we?
As I said, ladies and gentlemen, the mind of the generation.
I will get there someday.
The well-known logos, so I'm sure the listeners can picture them in their heads.
Are you going to get them up on the screen for me?
No, I'm not planning to. I guess I could do.
I need to be able to analyse the logo and really look at the details of it to guess the price.
I mean, you're overselling yourself a little bit. All right, let's get into it.
Okay, let's do this.
You'll see what I mean. So some of them are going to surprise you, I hope, and some of them will catch you out, I think.
I'm going to guess really low on all of them.
On all of them?
Yeah.
Well, okay, let me start with a high one then.
I'm going to guess high on this one then.
I didn't think about that.
Well done for giving away
I mean, I haven't really set a limit though, so it could be like 10 million. It could be like.
Well, no logo. Pound. No one's going to pay 10 million for a logo.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Okay,
let's go. Okay, first one. Do you remember London 2012 Olympics?
I do remember that. 2012, great year.
Great year. Do you remember the logo?
I don't.
Oh, okay. I'll
get it up on screen if you can't get it up for me, or no, you can present now if you want.
Okay.
I mean, it'd be great if you present now. We're eventually going to have a helper in the background who goes by the name of Deck, and he'll be able to do this kind of thing for us. He'll be our.
We hope so. Otherwise, he's not going to be a very good helper.
No. But what's the official name? What's his official name for everyone?
I've just. I think he'd be a video producer, a podcast producer. Right?
I'm going to go
with.
That
sounds better than a helper.
I'm going to go with podcast wingman.
Yeah, okay. We'll take that. Okay, can you see my screen?
I can see it. I remember that. How could you forget it? Bloody hell.
Yeah. So, what do you think it's worth?
So,
I just realised you can see the answer at the bottom of the screen.
I can.
Okay, good.
I don't think I can.
Really well.
I'm looking for the answer.
I've hidden it.
All right, okay. I'm going by the fact that like the Olympics is a very big deal, and they're going to want to approach a designer that they can trust, and to pay money for someone that you can trust, you're going to be paying big. I should think, but I don't know how big.
Well, that is the point of the game.
I know. I'm going to make a guess, and it's only a guess because I don't know the answer.
Okay.
I'll make a guess at £800.
Really, £800?
I don't know. Am I close?
That's pretty low. I'll give you a second guess.
Pretty low?
But, yeah. So just sort of, I'll give you a bit of background to help you guess.
Okay.
It caused a lot of controversy, the logo, because it was obviously a huge event and a lot of people thought it wasn't a very good logo for the Olympics.
Okay.
And sort of compared with how much they paid the designer, people were like, well, it's not very good for what they paid for. So on that basis, have another guess.
£10,000.
Yeah, you're way under again, mate.
Under?
It was.
Are you having a laugh?
It was
I saw it.
£400,000.
What? £400,000 for
that? Yeah. Designed by Wolf Olins, I think that's how you pronounce it, in 2007. And not to get crude, but it was said that it looks like a well-known Simpsons cartoon character performing a rather adult act.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's as far as I'll go with that.
Yeah, on the right, they're on the knees.
You don't need to go into detail. Yeah.
I see that. But I don't think any children will be. Well, actually, we're not pushing this podcast for children, are we? We could talk about things like that, can't we?
We are on Spotify now. We need to be careful.
Yeah, but
we're big time now, mate.
Look, people like Joe Rogan on podcasts, on Spotify.
Well, I suppose.
I think you can talk about anything.
Well, let's
so you go ahead and say what you want, Heb.
Okay. Second logo. Okay, so let's call that a 0-1. You're down a point, okay?
I think I'm not going to get... Well, am I getting within a certain bracket? Because I'm never going to get the price dead on. It's pretty unfair for you to say I have to get the price dead on. So do I have to get it within 1,000? I don't know.
I'll vary it per logo. Because it does depend per logo.
Okay.
So, okay. So you'll know this one. Nike. You know what Nike looks like. Or Nike, I should say. You know what Nike looks like.
I do know what Nike looks like.
One of the most recognised brands worldwide. They've really established their brand based on this single icon, which is just a tick. And I'll give you a little bit of help with this one as well. It was a graphic design student named Carolyn Davidson. She made it in 1971. So how much do you think it went for? And I will give you it within the nearest $10.
Yeah, but then you're making it easy then. Because I know it's a low one. No, you need to tell me after.
All right. Okay.
You're a rubbish game host.
Apparently.
So there's going to be a massive difference between what the logo's worth now compared to what was paid for it. And it's only a tick. There's nothing too fancy about it. I definitely think it's going to be under 100. I would probably say 40.
Oh, good guess. $35.
Oh, 35.
Yeah, she was offered
is that a point
£2 an hour. That is it's a point for you.
Yeah.
She was offered £2 an hour to do charts, graphs, and finally a logo. And apparently the co-founder of Nike.
£2 an hour?
$2 an hour, yeah.
So it took quite a long time to make a tick.
I think it was part of a wider range of work she was doing for them.
Oh, right, okay.
But yeah, apparently the co-founder of Nike, Phil Knight, said, "I don't love it, but maybe it will grow on me." And
did he say? Did he say just do it to her? Did him?
Awful.
We need to get a little soundboard for the podcast so we can like press little sound effects.
No, because I think that'll just encourage you.
I think the listeners will like that. Let us know, and we'll get it done.
Oh no. Okay, so yeah, I think it definitely grew on him because according to Google, Nike is now worth 34 billion. I believe that is 35 billion, basically.
35 billion,
which not a bad profit. That
no, not at all.
Okay, next one. What we're going with? Okay, so a slightly controversial one, I'd say.
Okay.
The BBC. You know what the logo looks like for the BBC, yeah?
It's just a B, and a C.
Yeah, it's a good summary, really. Pretty well known across the UK.
Yeah.
Well, very well known across the UK. It's a bit of a sort of an institution, really. So the BBC redid its logo in 1997, switching from slanted fonts and splashes of colour to the simple letterboxes typed in gill sans. How much was this worth? And I've only got this in dollars, so you have to guess in dollars.
Okay, so did you say that they updated the logo?
Yeah, in 1997.
So there was already well established, would you say?
Oh yeah, I mean the BBC has been around a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I'm right in saying that they were the first TV channel in the UK.
Right. Okay.
First and only for a while.
I'm probably going to guess between 100 and 1,000. So somewhere I'm gonna drop a pin in my head, and it's gonna land somewhere.
Can I let you know that you're way off?
I'm way over, aren't I?
No, you're way under. Way under. You're under by quite a bit. So you're going to want to... I'll give you a point if you get within 0.1 million. Does that make sense?
No.
So just guess. I'm not telling you if you're wrong.
I'm going to guess 600,000.
You're only guessing that because that's what the other one was earlier.
I forgot what that was. That was 400,000, not 600. Anyway.
$600,000. So
Oh, yeah.
You're right. It was $1.8 million.
What?
According to businessinsider.com.
What?
Yeah.
How much do people pay for logos?
And it's
That's
controversial.
insane.
It's controversial because obviously it's TV license payers' money.
Oh yeah, of course.
But I don't think. I think they probably spend about that on Gary Lineker these days. So there you go. Okay.
I can't believe that. That's
so yeah, it's a lot.
That's more than anyone would ever imagine someone would pay for a logo.
Yeah, it's a hell of a lot of money.
Because if the BBC came to you, like surely, like who are they going to that's charging this amount of money? Because
this is the thing. You raise a good point because if you go into like well-known designers, you're probably more likely to get charged more money, aren't you? But also, as a designer, when you quote somebody, you estimate the value of that logo. You estimate how valuable that logo is going to be to a company. So if the BBC came to you, or imagine, let's go back to Nike. If Nike came to us now like they would. But if Nike came to us now...
We're waiting for you, Nike.
Yeah, we're waiting. Hit us up, Twitter.
www.heb&grif.co.uk.
If they came to us now and asked us to redesign their logo, we'd say, well, this is going to be an extremely valuable asset to your company, so we are going to charge you quite a few £1 million to do it, especially considering the worth, what was it, 35 billion. So it's part and parcel of the company, isn't it? But if like a small business came to us was to say, we'd like a new logo, we'd say, well, they're not established yet. The logo's not going to be worth much to them just yet, so we're not going to charge them £1,000. We're going to charge them a lot less.
That does make sense. But thinking, so the BBC's gone to this company or this guy or whatever, and they've said,
or girl,
yeah, and they've said, make us a logo, and they're probably giving him a brief and said, we want it a bit simpler than the last one, and then they've quoted him this amount of money, and then gone to them with the new logo that they've got, which is a very simple logo. Like, it can't get any simple. Surely BBC would look at that and think, well, that's not worth that much money. Like,
well,
but like,
yeah,
it's such a simple, like, it's a good logo. Obviously, it works, but it's so simple that probably a lot of people could come up with that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
you're right.
That blows my mind that they'd still be quite happy to pay such a large amount of money for something that's not so intricate, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get you. But it's what the client wants at the end of the day as well. If the client wants it to look like that, then you make it look like that.
No, yeah.
It might have been a product of its time as well. At the time it was made, it might have been like, wow, it's amazing. But
that is true. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah,
because it was maybe it wasn't even in the days of computer design. Maybe it's showing how young I am and insulting some older people. But I think there was maybe like early days sort of computer design software. So that might have been all they could make on the computer. You've raised a good point there. Oh wow, a letter in a box.
Yeah. How have you got that in there? that is unbelievable. We'll pay you double what you quoted.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
What time are we on? Got 5 minutes. Okay, moving on. Twitter. You've heard of that, right?
I've heard of Twitter. I've never properly used Twitter. Do you use Twitter much?
Not as much as what I should do.
I've never not got the hang of it, but I've never really found any interest in it. It don't give me much value, I don't think.
That will maybe sway your decision on how much the logo cost. So
are we talking about just the bird?
I think the original logo was it was the word Twitter and like a little icon of the bird.
Okay.
And this was made in 2009 by a designer called Simon Oxley, and the most recent redesign was in 2012. But we're talking about the original logo. How much do you think it cost?
The original logo.
I need your initial answer.
Initial?
Yeah.
So I think it cost a fair bit because I think they'll have seen a bit of value in their company from the start, maybe. And they will have quoted Twitter around about 1,750.
That's quite specific.
I've got to be specific now.
You're wrong.
I knew it.
It cost Twitter $15.
$15?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it's another case of Nike, actually, that they maybe just asked someone who they know could do it to do it. And again, like Nike, they've managed to save a lot of money and make a lot of profit, I'd imagine. So fair play to them.
Yeah, fair play to them. But, that's surprising. I think that's more surprising to me than Nike being so low.
Right, okay.
I don't know why. Well, I
think it started out as a micro-blogging platform. It wasn't anything like what it was now.
Yeah.
So, I can't imagine they thought it would take off like it has, especially the designer, because I'm sure they'd have wanted a bit more money for it.
Well, yeah.
If they had. But yeah, it started off very small, so.
Yeah.
Let's stay on tech. Let me find it. Just let me do some extensive research. Here we go.
Oh, is this as far as you've got with your logos?
Hey man, do you want to do this or not?
You can be honest. This podcast it's an open forum, so you can express your honest opinion.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not very organised. Okay, so next one, Microsoft. Can you think what that looks like? It's the sort of the window with the 4 colours and the word Microsoft. Can you picture that in your head?
that's now the old logo, isn't it? Is that the one that you're talking about?
Well, actually, again, very prepared. I'm just reading this now. It looks like the cost of this one, specifically, they are talking about its update in 2012. So how much did Microsoft pay to update its logo in 2012?
2012? And this is after going for how many years?
A long time.
When did they start?
I don't know. I remember at least Windows 97.
Yeah, I remember 97. I can see that very clearly in my head. I don't remember anything before that. I don't think I had a computer before that. So maybe that was around the time, maybe? They must have started before.
They might not have done like computers as we know them today. Do you know what I mean? Like it might have been like, because like computers were very different before the end of the 20th century, weren't they? They were like
they were a whole lot different. Built
for like programming specific things, like NASA used them to calculate stuff, like specific calculations. That might have been true. I don't know what I'm talking about.
So, Hebb's now a NASA expert. And on next week, we're going to be talking about spacecraft.
It's not rocket science. Get that soundboard back.
Beep, 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 beep. That was the sound of a horn. In case it wasn't obvious to everyone. Next time I'll do a better impression.
Right, anyway. Yeah.
Where was we? Talking.
Microsoft updated logo 2012. How much did they pay?
They paid $1 million or pounds?
Dollars. It's a bit of a trick question, but I'll explain it to you.
Minus 50.
Well, you're not wrong.
Oh.
That would really refunded somebody, wouldn't it? Which I don't think. No, it was...
Someone paid them to make a logo.
yeah, that's it.
Microsoft, we will pay you money so we can make your logo.
Yeah. That's it. So it was free. It was $0. The company used its own in-house design team, which makes sense, really. That's a note to you, BBC and London Olympics.
Yeah. that makes a lot of sense. The bigger companies will have dedicated design teams. So
yeah, absolutely. It's a valuable asset to have, I'd say, coming from a background as being an in-house designer. If you've got a lot of things
we have our own designer, and that's you.
Yeah, fancy that. If you...
Do you want to pay me to make us a new logo? Yes, thank you. I'll take it.
You can't even colour within the lines. I'm not going to get you to do a logo, mate.
Mate, as long as there's numbers, I can colour.
Yeah. All right. Along the lines of Microsoft and staying in the tech world, let's go to Google.
Google?
Yeah.
When are we talking? The start of Google?
I think so, yeah. So, although Google's famous rainbow logo has gone through some minor alterations over the years, the original design was created in 1998 by Google co-founder Sergey Brin. How much did Sergey Brin pay to make his logo?
So, Google's intention before they started Google, was it always going to be a search engine? Because they had some big competitors.
I believe so.
Ask Jeeves was up there. I mean...
Yeah, no, I believe so. As far as I'm aware, it was always a search engine. And then with the sort of the advent of adverts, they started making money hand over fist, and now they make phones and all sorts.
I'd say it's the start of a company. And as you said previously, knowing the worth of a company, I'd say it was low.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say it was lower than £50.
Yeah.
I'd say it was between £20 and £30.
No.
Between...
This is riveting content.
£12.50.
£12.50?
Yeah.
Okay, no, it was free.
It was free?
Yeah.
He made it himself?
He did. There is a free graphics program called GIMP. I don't know if you're aware of it. Yeah, he used that and he made it. And now he's worth a lot of money. So,
what a name to call the program.
I think it stands...
GIMP.
I think it's GIMP. I think it stands for something. I'm not going to guess what it stands for, though, because I ain't got a clue.
That's what people call themselves when they dress up in leather, right?
Again, family friendly, mate. Okay, so you like fizzy pop, right?
I do.
Do you like
Well, depends.
What, do you like Coca-Cola?
Yeah?
How much was their logo to create?
Oh.
That's a nice,
I think it cost...
segue.
I think it cost £136.
Straight in there. You're wrong,
Was it right?
but you were straight in there.
Oh. Got me all excited then.
It was free again. Coke's famous logo was created by its founders, partner and bookkeeper Frank M. Robinson in 1886. According to the soft drinks website, Robinson suggested the name Coca-Cola, thinking that two C's would look well in advertising. He wanted to create a unique logo to go with it and experimented writing the company's name in an elaborate Spencerian script, a form of penmanship characteristic of the time. There you go.
Wow. Now that is something I didn't know.
Hey, we're educational, mate. So
Looks like we are now.
On the other side of the fence of soft drinks,
Fanta.
Yeah, Fanta too. But
can we go to the a new game of guess the logo next?
No, because I've only got the ones on Google, mate.
You tell me the price, and I'll tell you what logo it is.
No, Pepsi. Okay, so
Pepsi.
specifically,
Pepsi Man.
no, specifically their redesigned logo in 2008.
I don't even. Oh, actually, no, I do know what their old logo is. I preferred their old looking logo. It's
kind of similar, right?
Yeah, but I like the retro feel of the older logo.
It was cool, right?
It does look cool. So Pepsi, obviously with a redesign, they've obviously established themselves.
Yeah, so this was 2008,
and the designer thought he'd have a crack at charging them a whopping £300,000.
Whopping.
Well, it's whopping to me.
Oh yeah. You're under by a few £1,000s. So you get two more guesses.
A few thousand? 300,000 and what?
A few 100,000. Sorry.
Oh, okay, you need to be more specific, Cowboy.
Sorry.
£600,000.
Keep going. Last guess.
£700,000.
I like your confidence, but no, it's $1 million.
$1 million.
Yeah. Arnell Group redesigned.
That designer was really taking the mick out of them.
Well, again, value to the company. It is a really recognised.
I take my hat off to the designer. He's confident in what he charges.
Well, it sounds like it's
it
sounds like it's a studio. So the Arnell Group redesigned Pepsi's logo to the tune of $1 million in 2008.
Oh.
There you go. The more you know.
Oh.
Okay, last one, I think.
Last one,
and it's a biggie.
Oh.
British Petroleum, BP. Can you picture the logo?
200 million.
Really?
It just came to me.
Have you Googled it?
No?
Oh, okay. No, it's 211 million.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I was going to build the suspense up on that, but you ruined it.
Number just literally popped into my head and I thought, I'm going to say it.
Well.
It might be stupid, but this time it's not.
Well done.
Absolutely smashed it.
I'm not going to lie, I lost track of the score about half an hour ago.
I got full marks.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think you maybe
everyone can attest to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Give us some comments on YouTube. Let him know that, I definitely won. Even though he can look back through the video. But, I'll trust he's not going to do that,
well,
right?
I trust you, Ollie. I trust that you're telling the truth.
Oh, right. Yeah, so I'm definitely the winner.
If you're lying to me, I'd just be really disappointed. So
I'd like my prize, please. Oh, pride.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, prize.
I've got it.
You're the winner of the inaugural Hebb&Griff logo prize guessing quiz.
Yes, soundboard time. Me.
Join us next year for the 2022 logo guessing quiz.
I thought we was doing them every week.
I hope not, because
it definitely wouldn't get boring.
Because I've looked on 3 websites and it's all the same ones. So.
Well, we've run out of logos, guys.
That's fun. Do you enjoy it?
I did enjoy that. I was very surprised. I wasn't surprised with the last one because I obviously I knew it. I smashed it.
Yeah.
But no, there was some surprising stuff in there. I can't remember which ones No, that was surprised at.
Well,
But I know there was definitely some points where I was like, oh, that's surprised me. But you've done that many logos. I've probably forgotten half of them now.
yeah, probably.
We've had over half an hour worth of logos, and that's a lot. It's a lot for me. It's a lot for me to take in.
Well, I thought you did well. I thought you did.
Thanks, mate.
I thought you, you tried to use logic and reasoning.
My pride tells me I've done well.
That's it, yeah. So I think you've got a challenge for me next week. Is that right?
I have got a challenge for you next week.
Why don't you tell us what it is?
I haven't thought of the name of the game yet.
That's fine.
But by next week, it will have a fancy name. But the current name is Real Sky, Fake Sky.
What's wrong with that? That's good.
No, I just thought of that and I thought, yeah, actually, that's pretty decent. It's a good name. So, Real Sky, Fake Sky, and you'll be trying to guess if the sky in a picture is... How did he tell everyone? Can you guess it?
Or fake.
That's it. You've got it. Soundboard time.
That sounds good. So I feel like you're going to have to do a lot more preparation than I did.
Yeah, I already started trying to have a look the other night.
Are you actually looking for other people's stuff, or was you going to make them yourself? That's what everyone wants to know.
That's a good question. It's a very good question. I might change the game. I'm going to call it My Sky or Their Sky. What do you think?
Not as catchy, but...
Oh, God. Okay, Real Sky, Fake Sky.
Real Sky, Fake Sky.
It's a bit of a mouth. What's the word? Mouth. I want to say mouth fumbler, but it's not. What's the word?
Tongue twister.
Tongue twister. I've made a new saying for it. It's a mouth fumbler.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, Ollie Griff, the mind of our generation. I've been Heb.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, see you next week, everyone.
Bye.